that even
That's
mean?
what I'm saying. What does it mean?
Babe, that's my whole life. You're just so...
Just because podcast.
Yeah, right and left matched up. Relax. Why are you gonna do this every single time? Yeah. So I got my this tattoo done, and this one darkened up. So when I was there on that day, he comes in. He's a little late, and he's standing there. What?
You were started?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's standing there, and he's shaving my arm. So I'm standing up standing like this, and he's using the straight razor, and he's shaving my arm. And while he's shaving it, he's like, and he drops the razor and like fumbles it in his hand. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm so tired today." It's like, hey man.
Before he starts your tattoo.
Hey dude, wake up.
Yeah.
You're about to, do a tattoo on me.
Put some ink on your skin forever.
Right. So, but I actually was thinking about this because this is like the third time I went to him. And I'm wondering, when you go get a tattoo, do you like someone who talks a lot the whole time, or do you rather just do your own thing and let him be quiet and do the tattoo?
I don't like silence, so I'd rather him tell me like crazy stories about his life. I don't know.
Did he?
No, like I had to pull it out of him.
Oh yeah. See, he was so when I go, he's don't say a word. It's so nice.
No, I found out, you know me.
Yeah.
So I found out that he worked at the hospital for the whole COVID pandemic.
Yeah.
And that they didn't have enough gloves and masks, so they had to bring their own masks in.
Mm-hmm.
To,
Yep.
Isn't that not sanitary to begin with when you're dealing with patients? And that they didn't have enough ventilators for certain people, so he said it was like chaos and a mad scene. I don't know. He told me all kinds of stories about his life.
And you like that? You like talking the whole time? Even if it's like 5 hours, you want to...
Not the whole time.
You're not on your phone at all?
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but like the last guy we used to go to too, he did the same thing. He just did the work. We talked like every 3 hours. It was like, oh man, tired today. Had a rough night. It's like, yeah. I actually slept good yesterday. Yeah, I usually sleep good, but not this time. No more. 3 more hours of not talking.
That's it.
That's why I love this guy. He's the best because he doesn't say anything. He just does the work. I play on my phone till the battery's dead, and that's it.
Well, he talked way more to me.
I prefer it. But when you dropped the razor, I was like, dude. I expect, like, that's the worst thing to say. It's like before going to do surgery, which is actually funny because I have a news article today that has to do with that. They're like, I'll read it later. So last week, remember when we were talking about the rock and the belt? Remember I was talking about getting the gift, and you have to like pretend even if you don't like the gift, you got to act like it's the greatest gift. So Craig pointed something.
The whole Yankee swap thing.
Yes. Craig pointed something out that actually I wanted to touch on that I thought was actually true, especially with the rock, and that was that he's like he said he took that as, because remember I said Muhammad Ali's family presented the Rock with a People's Champ belt, even though Ali was the one getting inducted into the Hall of Fame for WWE.
Yes.
He said that it's more than likely that the Rock, it was his idea for them to give him that belt.
The Rock's idea?
Because he's a narcissist.
Well, that's not fair.
But so like that brings me to my point of like regifting stuff. Have you ever regifted something? Or I guess husband and wives do it all the time where it's like, this is what I want, so wrap it up, give it to me.
Yeah.
But it's even more, but at least you're just between you. It's different, I feel like, if you do that and then like you go to a family event and then you get the gift and you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like, you already knew what it was.
And then you go to a friend's house after and give it to them?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done that.
No, that's what I'm saying, but he did on a big scale. I think Craig's right, to be honest with you. Hold on, is this?
Hey, At least somebody will use it, you know.
All right, good. I can hear. You hear all this? What the hell's going on out there? Usually I don't pick up any noise on here.
The world's ended.
Yeah. But anyways, I just thought that was kind of crazy. I was thinking about this too this weekend. I wanted to talk about this. When I was driving, when I get in and out of my work vehicle, a lot of times, like, I notice the seat is up from people who are even like that are taller than me. Because I always have this, because ever since I was in high school, I used to drive, remember that, like, drive like this?
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't as bad, but do people still do that now? Do kids
You still do it.
But I don't drive like this, though.
When I get in your car...
But my seat's back. But that's because that's what I'm saying. Since I was in high school, from driving like this, I can't drive with my foot. I have to drive with my toes. Like, I drive with my toe touching the gas pedal. Like, my foot's not on it. It's just like the very ends of my toes are on the gas pedal.
Why?
I don't know. I can't. If I try to sit up and drive with my whole foot, I'm like, doing this shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm so used to it now.
Yeah.
But, like, do kids drive like that anymore? Do you ever see anyone with their seat back?
No, I feel like everybody's like...
This.
Yeah, like with the steering wheel right here.
Yeah. That's how my grandmother drove.
That's how my mom drives.
Like you literally could like put your chin on the steering wheel.
I think it's more dangerous.
So do I.
You know.
So do I. I mean, I have control over the car, and that's just how comfortable for me. But it's funny because like someone could get in the car that's like a foot taller than me, and I still have to move the seat back because I'm driving with my toes. But that's why. And then I saw two probably teenagers that age, two boys on a scooter riding together, like one on the back.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's saving on gas.
Yeah, but it depends.
They get to their friend's house faster.
True. But I think that it only matters.
And if one person can afford the scooter, the other couldn't, what does the other person have to run behind him? He's like, just jump on.
Well, yeah, like carpooling or like to save gas, but it depends on how you're riding on the back of the scooter.
Oh, yeah, some of them hug each other.
If you're like this, like, no. Like, you have to be, if it's two guys, one of the guys will always have his hands on the back part like this.
Yeah.
And you still don't want to be sitting with your legs open and your friend right between your legs.
Yeah.
I remember once
That's different for girls. We don't care.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, well, that's like the masculine, feminine thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Which is supposed to not mean anything today, but it does to people that are old like us. But I remember once I had to bring my car. I don't remember what I was doing, but I had to drop my car off somewhere, and Scotty had to come pick me up because I was leaving my car there, and he came and picked me up on his motorcycle, and it was the most awkward like ride back to the house. I remember riding with my arm like this on his back and my other hand on the thing like this all the way home.
You just didn't want to be that close?
Well, because it's not a Harley either. You rode like a street bike.
Yeah.
So you're leaned into the person as it is already. And I'm like trying to sit straight up, and you feel like you're like 10 feet above the bike because he's down like this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not holding on to you. Your pant loop, your hips, nothing. I'm getting as far away from you as I can. So I would have sat backwards if it was comfortable instead. But yeah. All right.
That's the best.
I saw.
I wish there's a picture of that.
But someone asked what your biggest pet peeve is. Do you have one?
You kind of just explained yours.
What, guys riding on a motorcycle? No. I know what mine is. I had a minute to think about it. I didn't share all these ones with you like I did last week, so this is kind of on the fly.
Man, I can't think on the fly.
What's something that like people might do that bother you? There's someone also asked, is there a personality trait that you can't stand? So I don't know if those could tie together too.
Do yours first, because I'm still thinking.
Pet peeve?
Yeah.
When people file their nails near me.
Oh yeah, you hate when.
Oh my god, it like that nails on a chalkboard. Like nails on a chalkboard don't bother me at all, but if someone's filing their nails or like biting or picking at their nails, it makes my whole body like. It just gave me the chills just saying it out loud right now. It's terrible.
Nope, still don't got anything. I think I like, because I'm a Gemini, a lot of things don't bother me. I like adapt to anything.
Utensils on a plate.
Yeah, I don't like that. Or a chalkboard.
Right, see?
Yeah.
So there is something.
That doesn't happen often.
You're
That's how I feel.
bad person.
You know what?
Like all the way through to your core.
Go ahead.
like the couple of hairs that I have on my knee.
Mm.
I guess they're my pet peeve because I don't.
Really?
Because like it's
You
so
have it out
hard.
with them?
Yeah, because I can't shave. Like no matter what, anytime I try to shave my knee, I bleed.
Your pet peeve.
What is that? Cut it.
Yeah, but your pet peeve would be something that has to do with yourself, so no one else gets mad at you.
Yeah.
My pet peeve is my own knee hair.
If anybody out there can tell me how to shave knees, that would be great. But
Well,
and then the 3 little hairs on your toe, on your big toe. How do you like curl
I
your
have more
toe
than
to?
3.
How do you curl your toe to shave it? It's
Well,
so
why
hard.
don't you just buzz it instead of shaving it straight razor?
With your clippers?
Yeah, just buzz it so it's not as long at least.
That's a good idea. I never thought of that.
Pet peeve down. Got it.
But I don't think I could do that on my knee. That would be weird in the shower. Hey, babe, hand me the...
Well, just do it when you
Hand
get
me
out
the
of the
buzzer.
shower.
Time
It's
for the
3
knees.
hairs. Just do it over the toilet. Bing, 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 bing. Done.
Yeah. And
Bink.
then, but I do that my knees like as I'm doing my legs. So I have to have you on deck to pass over the
Well, yeah, but
buzzer.
why? Just take the shower, use the straight razor. When you get out of the shower, grab the clipper.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that much extra time? Do I got to be like on standby like this with the razor? Okay, I'm ready. Like a pit crew.
Yeah. That would be great, actually.
All right, here's another weird one. Tony asked me. Let's try to figure this out because he said him and Sean used to talk about this.
Okay.
Can you use your subconsciously while you're unconscious? So let's say you're unconscious. That's the start. You got to be unconscious. So either out, sleeping, whatever. And now, can you use your subconscious? I guess, subconsciously, meaning you didn't know you use your subconscious while you were unconscious. Isn't that dreams? Like, because they say you dream every night, but you don't always remember your dreams when you wake up, or don't even know you had a dream. So weren't you using your subconsciously while you were unconscious? Get what I'm saying?
That would be called a dream.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he's stupid.
I would, yeah, because how else can you look at it? How else can you break it down?
Well, they say you have all the information you need, like in your subconscious. Like you just can't. When you're like, that's why they put you under, like when they hypnotize you, because all that's in there, and then it could be pulled out easier.
You know what's even weirder is how they put you to sleep, like for surgery, and you don't feel not one thing. It's so weird. It's not a numbing agent.
Yeah, but your brain is clicked off, like the pain.
It's so weird that
receptors.
they can click your brain off.
It's weird that they can shut your brain off and then just dig around inside of you. That's weird enough. Like to think that, like, even when I got my hernia surgery, I'm like, they just had it just, and they're just working around in there like a car.
Well, the heart, the brain.
Imagine if there wasn't any amnesia or any anesthesia.
You sound like me.
If there wasn't any anesthesia, though, then you had to like do that shit awake.
That's what that guy did. Remember that documentary you showed me where he got that thing drilled into his head?
Bleed for this? Oh yeah, bleed for this. The boxer who had the like neck brace on,
and he had it drilled into his.
When he got the bolts taken out, he didn't want any painkillers or anything. He did it all natural.
But he didn't get put to sleep either.
No, he didn't want to be. He wanted to stay awake for it, and he didn't want any pain medication at all.
And you know, stubbing my toe hurts or shaving my hairs on my knee, and he did that.
Yeah, knee
That's
hairs.
insane.
The good old pet peeve. Wait, so then was there a personality trait that you couldn't stand?
Personality trait?
Yeah, like something like someone has a personality that you don't like, that people have that part of the personality.
Yes.
What? Sarcasm?
No.
So why are you looking at me?
I don't know, because you know, people who are like, I don't know, you know, all that head swinging and banging.
All right.
When they're talking to you,
Yeah.
I because my brain can only focus on one thing.
You're talking about like acting ghetto?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to say all that, but I'm
That's
saying
what
like
it's called.
the hands, the head, the boobs,
not-
everything's moving,
not
so I
re-
can't focus on much. So I need words.
They're overpowering you with
Yes,
motion?
they're overpowering me.
I talk with my hands a lot.
Yeah, but it's controlled chaos. Other
Nice.
people with
That's me.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I don't like.
But,
I don't.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't. I was gonna say I don't like I don't know if this is a personality trait, but I don't like when people consistently ask you for advice and then you give it to them and they don't use it. But then they come back and you got to hear about everything that went wrong, and then they want your advice again. You give it to them, they don't use it. That drives me nuts. Which also brings me to my next point. I was on Facebook the other day, and you know what I don't like when people do is when they write things like, there's this one girl who does this all the time, but she'll write like, life is so hard. This was a terrible day, having such a bad day. End of sentence. And then everyone's in there like, are you okay? What's happened? You okay? And doesn't say anything. Facebook is a place where like you discuss, you chat, you meet up with people that you haven't seen in a long time. Like to write that is so like, you want the
reaction.
Right. You want like, if you're going to say something back to them, but then if you're thinking like, oh, well, I'm not going to write anything back because it's too personal, then why'd you put that there to begin with? You know what I'm saying?
It's like they're talking to themselves on Facebook.
But they want everybody to know.
Yeah.
To see how many people give a crap.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
It just bothers me. There's just one girl on my Facebook.
But sometimes they just
all the time. It's literally her only post.
But maybe that person doesn't have anybody to talk to, so they're just hoping somebody reaches out to them.
And that's fine. So then talk.
Yeah.
If someone says what's wrong, write down on there what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just say that and then dip.
Or all the pictures. The songs.
Well, yeah, well, that's other stuff.
Yeah.
All right. You know what time it is?
And now our feature presentation.
Movie of the week. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's see. It was Fight Club. Remember Fight Club?
Yeah.
You seen Fight Club? I'm sure everyone's seen Fight Club. I wonder if we spoiled any movies for anybody. Most of these movies are old movies.
Yeah,
right?
We really haven't talked about many movies, though.
No.
It's only been 2 episodes.
3.
3.
And 1 trial and error episode. Okay. We went with Fight Club, which I think was a phenomenal movie, beginning to end. So, let's see what we got in here this week.
Who's in Fight Club?
Brad Pitt, Edward Norton.
Okay, and what did they do?
He kind of has like a crappy life, has insomnia, Edward Norton, and then Brad Pitt comes into his life. He tells him like, I have this underground club where we fight.
Oh yeah,
remember? And he joins the club and he starts fighting and he kind of starts bringing him back to life. He hangs out with Brad Pitt all the time, but then he realizes at the end that actually he is Brad Pitt. It was a split personality he made the whole time, remember?
Yeah.
He means Brad Pitt's like, you can't get rid of me, and he's trying to kill him, but he's actually like fighting himself. You see on camera.
Oh yeah, that was
a good movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I saw it, but takes me a minute.
Great twist at the end, I thought.
Yeah.
I didn't see it coming the first time I saw it. I thought something was up, and maybe that was the case, but it was still so good.
And what year did that come out?
I don't know. Probably early 2000s, maybe.
Just get in the background here.
All right, Bob Campbell. This movie does create a mood, but it's a deadening one. So like that's like the cheapest. I feel like that's the cheapest like insult. It's like, yeah, you're smart, or no, like what people say, yeah, you're real dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like
that sounds like that.
This movie does create a mood, but it's a deadening one. Oh, good job. Way to go, Bob.
Yeah.
Way to go, Bob.
Way to go.
All right, top critic Terrence Rafferty. Unfortunately, the movie's clammy design, glum cinematography, and lugubrious pace try to persuade us that what we're watching isn't an ingenious, silly piece of pulp, but a serious meditation of the nature of evil.
I mean,
I don't know either.
I don't even. Whenever you read these, I'm just sitting here like, what?
Lugubrious, glum cinematography, and lugubrious pace.
I don't even know. Is that even a word?
Yeah.
Lugubrious?
No, I mean, whether it's a word or not, it's not one that's used that often, but you had to use it, right, Terrence? You had to use it. So you could sound like you really know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, last one. Another top critic, David. So chic, and just so you know, the first time I read that, I did say chick in my head. And I was like, what does that mean? And then I realized it probably means chic, but I'm an idiot. So chic, studied, and murky, it resembles a cross between a Nike commercial and a bad Polish art film. Almost said Polish.
And a bad Polish art film.
Hey,
I guess I have to see a bad Polish art film.
I was just gonna say, hey, what's a Polish art film?
I guess I gotta go. We should watch one tonight.
And like, why a Nike commercial?
Let's watch a Polish art film tonight.
No.
Yes.
No.
I want to see what it looks like.
All right.
Just maybe a 5-minute trailer.
I bet if you go online and look up best Polish art film, it'll still be terrible. If he's comparing it to that, then it must be bad.
True. But I want to see what he's comparing the Fight Club to.
Yeah.
Just to see.
And a Nike commercial.
Nike commercial.
Unless he means that it's like, this movie is like, just all over the place.
Just brand name
I don't know.
versus
I think
real
it means Nike commercial because it's like hip and cool. So the movie's like hip and cool, but it's a mix of that with something that's trying to be a Polish art film. I don't know.
Wow.
But anyways.
I wonder what that guy was smoking.
That's hard, yeah. Probably Polish weed.
A Polish cigar.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, we should do this next. Check this out.
Oh my god.
Read the thing. Since there are this is on Facebook.
Wait, that looks like...
I saw this on Facebook the other day.
Is that your friend's car?
No.
Oh.
Since there are so many clever men on here, reckon yous have ideas on how to get a bold lock nut, I think she means bald, lock nut off a car. I tried every tool possible and an axe.
Wait, she said she tried that? Oh, so she's trying to do this to her guy's car or something.
It's her car. It has a lock nut in it.
Why would she keep going?
You know how on my car I have lock nuts?
Yeah, no, I know. You have the lock one.
Right, and you have a special tool to get it off with.
Yeah.
She has it on there, and instead of doing you could take a like one that's a little smaller of a regular socket and hammer it over it and then turn it off if you have to. She didn't do that though. She didn't even try to go buy the right key.
But I'm saying all those scratches, how many turns,
She just said she used an axe.
Oh yeah.
2.
Why?
I don't know.
Why not just call somebody?
This is life. These are people.
I mean, she got determination.
So this is why I put it on here though too. Look at some of I have there's like a bunch of comments and I was taking snapshots of like the funniest ones and then the ones that are like kind of dumb too, but look at this person. Leave it outside McDonald's overnight. That was his advice. Because she said, like, what, does anybody have another way to get the tire off?
Yep.
I thought that was a good one.
That's a good one.
Did you try the left-handed axe?
Okay, well, chill, bro.
Look at this. Pete and Kayla Grant. Keep going. You're almost there. These ones are the few funny ones. Oh, here you go. Use the right size socket the first time you tried it. That's I feel like that's what Scotty's advice would have been.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah.
Is it Scotty?
That's a Scotty one. No, it's John Gaunt.
Okay.
For God's sake, please lift this vehicle. This is the one that I thought was like. He's saying that because they're trying to get the tire off, but the car's not lifted. So if you get the tire off,
right? But he's not realizing it's just a lug nut that we're talking about, not the taking the tire off.
Well, if you get the lug nut off, the tire's going to come off, and the car's not lifted. But 2 things.
But
one,
how is that gonna help
even
it?
if you take the lug nut off, the car's still not going to drop till you take the tire off. So you're going to have to jack the car up to get the tire off anyways. Should you jack the car up first? Yes, obviously. But also, this girl just took an axe to her rim, and you're worried about whether or not the car's jacked up?
Yeah.
Come on, dude. She has way more problems in life.
It's probably better the car was on the ground.
Yeah, 100%. Well, that's what someone else did. I didn't put it in there, but it gave step by step of what to do it, and it was kind of mean. She's like, jack the car up, get underneath the car, drop the jack, call a line.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
yeah. This guy says rims for sale, minor scratches with new tires. That's Facebook Marketplace for you. This one says too late now, but could have walked around a major car park looking for a car with the same lock nut and used their tool.
What?
Yeah, like
that's.
Where do you live? Next to car dealerships? Like,
that just have spare parts for you to use.
What are the chances of you walking around and finding another lock nut that's the exact same as yours? That they have the tool then that you could use. So, is this the last one? No, there's a couple more. Why is there lock nuts on a car? And that was a guy who asked that. So, yeah.
What?
I guess he doesn't understand what lock nuts are for.
Are you kidding?
This isn't the place to ask, though.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like
That kind of just made you,
this is let's make fun of this girl central.
yeah, not of yourself.
Yeah, it's kind of. I didn't read who commented underneath his, but I'm sure it wasn't any
Yeah,
better than who commented
yeah.
under the other one. This is my favorite one. How do you fix this problem? A condom many years ago would have helped.
Oh, wow. He went deep.
Score, and the winner is.
God. Yeah. God.
So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Videos, news articles. Which do you want to do first? Your video you got, or the news articles?
Let's do one of my videos
All right.
that I just found funny.
Alrighty then. Where was
Righty.
It is. Oh wow, you could flip those around. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
that's just like you do with pictures.
I should post it on Facebook. Does anybody know how to flip the pictures around?
Oh
from
my
the phone?
god, no.
All right.
You could just figure it out yourself. How about that?
All right. Yeah. Well, I just did. You helped me. See?
Mhm.
All right. Here's the first article for wacky news from Odd News. 2 vultures found too drunk to fly in Connecticut. So what happened was they couldn't get off the ground. They were like flapping in circles and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they found out through like checking them out, testing them, that they were dumpster diving, like eating food in a dumpster, and something they ate was like fermented. So they
Like
got drunk
bread?
off it. Yeah, something that was probably moldy or too old.
Fruit and bread.
Yeah.
All in.
Or alcohol. Someone could have thrown a drink in there.
Yep.
But the vultures, first off, have you ever seen a vulture in Connecticut?
No.
Me neither.
Are they the black ones?
It's not that kind of show, Jen.
No.
Yeah.
The
Usually-
birds.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking crows.
Yeah.
Now you're making me
no,
feel
vultures
weird.
are bigger. The vultures eat like stuff that dies.
Yeah, like crows.
They circle
Don't
around.
crows?
They circle around and something's dead.
Yeah,
they
I
come
know
out
what a
and eat.
vulture. I
Yeah,
think
crows do too, but vultures will eat like.
Are vultures
anything.
bigger?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So they're big crows.
I didn't even know any were in Connecticut.
Yeah.
But so yeah, so they figured that out. So what they had to do was take them back, give them plenty of fluids. It said, give them a big breakfast.
But it says
and
they
send
were
them on their
too
way.
drunk to fly.
Yeah, they couldn't get off the ground because they were so hammered
Off the fermented stuff?
off of eating out of a dumpster.
Wow.
I usually read the whole thing, but I actually went through these this week and like got all the information. So that's
Wow.
what happened. It's funny because someone wrote, or the end of the article, the person who wrote it wrote, the quote was from the people there. Remember, your cocktail fruit that ends up in a dumpster could end up intoxicating wildlife if the dumpster is not kept closed.
Wow.
Hey.
Now we have to start watching.
Yeah.
We have to watch what we
That's what I
say,
just was
watch
gonna
what we
say.
do.
Yep.
Now we have to watch what we put in our trash.
And we'll have to gender identify the vultures. That'll be next.
Oh my goodness gracious.
What? So like, you think anybody who's throwing an alcoholic drink out, who's probably drunk too, is thinking, oh, wait, anybody got a lid?
Yeah,
I
we
want
have
the
to watch-
vultures to get drunk.
Yeah.
If someone said that to me, I'd die. I would
But
die.
usually you don't pour, people don't throw their their liquor bottles and stuff away when they're drunk. They do that
Yeah,
the
when-
next day. So
right.
they'll be thinking.
Or throw it away with more like stuff still in it.
Yeah.
No one does that. I don't.
Oh,
I
that's
never have.
true.
You know,
Yeah.
There's
Like, we
nothing
don't-
left over.
Yeah, right. That's why it's in the garbage.
All right.
Who would throw alcohol away? So, you know what? There was probably bread, fruit,
It's
sugar,
fermented. It could be anything.
all kinds of stuff
yeah.
mixed together like hooch.
Right. Yeah.
That's how you make hooch in jail.
Yeah, they're jailbirds.
Jailbirds!
That was easy.
No, you just... Yeah.
Score. All right. Next one. Odd news again. And the phone's taking forever to pull this up. Come on. This one is watch British farmers using Axe body spray to keep rams from fighting.
I could find better things than this.
This is good though.
Just playing.
This is good stuff. They literally found, and in this another country, I forget which country it was because the thing won't open up all the way. Oh, there we go. And so it was British, so probably in Norfolk, Suffolk border in England. They found that they spray the rams with Axe body spray, and it makes them less aggressive towards each other.
So there's a bunch of... Wait, lambs?
No, rams.
Oh, rams.
Yeah, on this farm. Isn't that crazy?
Like, yeah.
No argy bargy, no rowing.
What-
says here.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It just means they don't like it. And they also use it for like if they want to bring in like a stray ram that's like a young that lost her mother or something, and they want the bigger rams to take to it, they spray it because if it smells it and it doesn't smell like theirs, they'll like shun it away. But when they spray it with the Axe body spray, they don't do that. They take it in as their own. Who would have thought that something
weird?
Who would have thought that a spray that deflects women all the time pulls rams in?
What do you mean deflects women?
Axe body spray? Have you ever smelled it? It's terrible. I had it one time. It's awful.
So, okay.
You smell like a 15-year-old
So
kid.
it deflects women, and then what happens?
But pulls rams in towards you. Just when I thought they were out, they pull me back in. Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty cool,
So
though,
there's
right?
a bunch of rams smelling like bodies.
Like Axe body spray. Like imagine
That's
like...
probably the prettiest smelling farm.
Like,
no. Well, for
well-
girls, it's not pretty smelling, I guess.
No, yeah, girls don't go to this farm because of the Axe body spray.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what scent it is.
Yeah.
But like, imagine like going to the farm just to visit, or like if it's like a zoo, like a farm that has like a zoo with it, and like you're standing there watching, and you just see the guy just spraying Axe all over the rams.
Oops.
Hey!
I would think I was in Twilight Zone or something. Like,
I would be well. The only thing,
or
to say,
that the cows were doing a commercial.
yeah.
Like, are they sitting up for a commercial?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
The only thing that there would be to say is to look at whoever you're with and be like, is that guy spraying Axe body spray on those rams?
Yep, and
So-
and I'd be able to be like, yep, that's what they do.
Oh yeah, because now you have the information.
Now I know.
You
Yep.
could be like, well, see. All right, last one. This is a good one. This is the one I was talking about with the guy, with my tattoo guy dropping his razor. Man getting vasectomy when earthquake hit, thought doctor was making a joke.
What?
A vasectomy. He was getting a vasectomy.
Yeah.
And at the same time he was getting it, the earthquake hit, so everything shook in the room.
Oh,
The doctor
man.
stopped.
Oh, okay.
fortunately. And it was fine, but imagine this guy. The doctor was like, I think an earthquake just hit. He thought the doctor was joking. 'Cause
Yeah,
he
but
didn't know what it was.
But what would he be scared of? The thing getting cut when it's already getting cut?
Yeah, but there's more you can do than just still cut. There's more stuff to cut by accident in there than just that.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
That's the only thing it really does, though. So really the rest of it doesn't matter anyways.
I still don't want someone with scissors or scalpels or whatever they use to be in there when an earthquake hits. Like, you think the timing of that.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Or
probably...
what happens if it hits so hard that the doctor has to grab on to your thing so that they don't fall, like, down? That's a handle at that point.
Maybe he did, and then he was like, what are you doing? He's like, I think it's an earthquake. This guy's like, I'm never coming back here again. Never mind. I'll have as many kids as I need. This is fine.
Yep.
Yeah, they took a picture of his tweet. He just tweeted out, an effing earthquake happened in the middle of my vasectomy. Imagine, like, you know. Now
Yeah.
that's a post that you can put and not say anything after
right.
if you want to.
That's not calling for...
No, we'll give you that one.
Yeah.
You don't have to say nothing after that.
Right.
Everyone could say, "Are you okay?" and you could say nothing. You just lived through an earthquake vasectomy.
Right.
So, all right. Okay.
Is that a notch in the belt?
Yeah.
Is that what guys say?
Might be a couple notches in the belt if that earthquake hits again while he's getting a vasectomy.
Yep.
All right. Your
Just got that.
delayed.
But
All
it's
right.
still there.
So this is your video of these. These are all animal attacks, right?
Yeah.
Animal,
Well,
like
just
funny animal
funny
fail
little-
attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll watch. We'll
but
start
that's-
it at 202 because we watched some of them before, and just see what you got in here. Oh, that was the one. I always remember that one. Hey.
Oh, hello. Talk about a vasectomy.
I'm gonna punch your head in.
I'm gonna punch your
Look at my dog.
head in. Look at my dog. Oh yeah, those.
Holy
Some of
cow.
those kangaroos are wild, dude. They're jacked.
Wait,
I've
it's
seen a
coming
couple
back.
videos like that.
Whoa!
No,
Hachi,
that's
I feel
wild,
so tough
dude.
now. How you doing?
Like,
Where were
Don't
you
feel
to
so
those
save
dogs
him?
are like,
And
what
you.
is going
What
on?
kind of dog is this?
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
I thought we were in the same
I
video.
don't like snakes.
No, me either.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
get her, get her. Yeah.
I wonder if it's wearing box Axe body
Oh
spray.
yeah, they didn't bring the Axe body spray. That's
That's
why.
a ram, right?
You gotta spray. No.
Oh.
What? It looks like a buffalo or bison or something.
What's a ram?
You know, there's a lot of sharks.
What?
What? That's great. This guy is what? Sticking out? Oh, look, it's another one.
What is going on in this town?
Damn, that thing was huge. Saw that?
Is this bears?
Yeah, these are bears. Are they
Bear
bears?
City?
Yeah, those are bears.
Like one of that many bears together.
What the hell is that, dude?
I don't know, but I want to be getting that close.
I don't like that.
Would you get that
No,
close to that thing?
definitely not. Definitely not.
Well, these aren't.
No barking.
Hey, no barking.
Hey, sit.
Oh.
Sit. Cushy.
Oh, because she doesn't know the birds in there.
Oh, gotcha.
We don't have the sound down because I put the sound down.
Oh, hello.
Is that a vulture? Yo, what the hell?
What is going on?
This is like the other day when freaking Jerry told us the story
Yes.
about that creature, and then we saw it in the movie.
Yeah, I know.
That's so wild. If that was a vulture,
Is that a bear?
I have to go back to make sure, see if that was a vulture. Yeah, it is in someone's house.
And then there was a ram in the video. It's like, oh no, it's not a
that
ram.
wasn't,
though.
dude.
But
do you
that's
even
in
know
my
what a
head
ram
what I
looks like?
thought a ram was.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't know what a buffalo or like a bison look like? They're huge. The horns like that. That's a moose. I know that.
If anyone
I
was
know that
wondering.
too.
Yeah, get in there.
Holy cow.
Get in there. Get in there.
See, just when you thought that a garage door is going to hold him in. Nope.
Oh, he's definitely getting stuck though.
Oh, poor bear. Nope.
There you go.
Oh, nice. That's how I went in the kitchen window the day I locked myself out of the house.
Are you silly, man?
That's what I
Oh,
get. Yep. Yep. There you go.
that's a crocodile?
Oh, it's an alligator or crocodile, baby one. What? Oh, that was good. All right, that's cool. We'll save some for next
Yeah,
time too.
next time.
Those are good. I wish once I get my computer, like, because I'm doing everything off the phone, so I gotta pair everything up after. Once I get the computer and we can watch, pause, rewind, and I don't have to edit it all in later, it'll be easier to watch videos. So I'll have to start looking at that within the next 2 weeks before we leave for Florida, because we only have one more podcast and then we leave for Florida. So we're gonna have a week off already.
Yes. Cannot wait.
Already away from. Well, I mean away from the podcast.
I'm just scared to go on Southwest.
Why?
Because, like, in the past month, there's been 2 Southwest airplanes that lost the little fin on their, like, the top of their engine or something like that in the air, and they had to do
When I said for
safe
you
land
to get an article to read, why didn't you use that one? That's a good one to talk about.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Scary, but good.
Yeah. And then I asked my mom, because she sells airplane parts or does orders or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her about that, and she's like, well, that's not, I forget.
Great story. That was amazing.
No, she said,
We're leaving with a bang.
yeah, just forget it.
Mm-hmm.
Something about it not being one of her parts that caused the problem. And I said, Mom, it was the top of the engine. And she's like, oh, yeah, that is one of our parts. That's
boy,
that was the story.
Wait, so like she's directly responsible for it?
I know. Isn't that crazy? I don't
Yeah.
know if she sold that part number, but she could. Imagine my mom sold that part.
I mean, and I don't
Yikes.
think anything will happen though.
It's.
I gotta read the story. I didn't really. But
it's just scary.
I try not to like read that stuff.
That's the only part of that I don't like about vacation is flying.
Yeah, but
I love being in the air.
What's your choice? You gonna go on vacation? Yes. How you gonna get there? Gotta fly. So it doesn't matter. How you gonna know which planes that's gonna happen on? So I'd rather not know about it, not think about it. Just go, fly, get there. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I jump out of airplanes. Why am I worried about that?
Well, yeah. Well, if they gave us all chutes, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
If the plane was going down, you jump out.
I would love that.
I wouldn't love it, but I would feel better. Can't wait for this plane to crash on our way to vacation. So
I
I
was
can jump
just
out with
talking
my
about
parachute.
how scared I was.
Yeah, I know. All right.
See, that's because you always make me comfy.
Oh.
Just, no, just playing.
Okay. So yeah. So that's good. We nailed it again.
Nailed what?
A podcast.
We did?
Yeah. We keep wondering if we're gonna have things to talk about, and we always do.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty effortless. So, same thing as always. Subscribe, like, comment, again, guys, you guys keep asking questions. No matter who's asking questions or have things for us to talk about, we'll talk about them. So, and mix it in with our stuff. So if you have questions, when you watch this video right now, just go down, scroll down, and you'll see where it says comments. You guys can comment whatever you want and ask questions, and we'll try to talk about the stuff you guys have because we find them interesting. So, yeah. Other than that, we are good. Another one in the books.
10-4.
And we're out of here.
God. Yeah. Oh God. Boy. Yeah.